Realm of the Mad God, or ROTMG as we used to call it, it's a simple game, a really, really simple game. If you don't know what this game is, let me just quickly run you through the basics. ROTMG is an 8-bit RPG MMO bullet hell with a permadeath function. This means that if you die forever. Your character is erased and gone forever. The game has an insane learning curve and takes ages to master, but once you do, the game becomes your life. Or at least, that's what happened to me. It's December of 2011, I'm about 10 years old, and a friend of mine tells me about this game that he's been playing on the internet. Now, this is the year that I got my very own laptop, so of course I had to try it. I made an account and logged on. I walked around on the beach for a bit and then I got bored. I went back to playing Minecraft or Terraria or something else. I met up with my friend at school the next day and he tells me about the Godlands. This immediately intrigued me. I was excited about the idea of fighting gods and decided to log back on. I played for a bit and got a character to level 20, which is the max level in the game. I go to the Godlands, inventory full of health potions, and get destroyed by the first thing I see. At this point I don't really know what Skype is, so my communication was purely through talking at school. Some time passes and I successfully get a character to level 20 and manage to get a potion of speed from a god in the Godlands. I have no idea what this does at this point, so I double click it and it vanishes from my inventory. I still remember this conversation like it happened yesterday. Since it was early January in Finland, we were doing skiing in our physical education lessons in school because, well, Finland. My friend caught up to me and skied next to me for a bit and to talk about our newly found game. I asked my friend what happened to the potion that I consumed and he tells me about the stats. He also tells me that he only needs 1 health point to max his character, which is annoying him because a life potion gives him 5 health points. I remember walking away from this conversation thinking that he didn't know what he was talking about, since health potions regenerated 100 hit points. How silly of me, I know. My game experience had a bit of a rough start, since I made my account originally on the website www.realmofthemadgod.com, but when the game launched on Steam about half a year later, I wanted to switch to that. I made an account called EAFIKYDTG, since I was going to be overwriting this account with my browser account named Clonerax, like the Clone Trooper, cause I really like the Stormtroopers in Star Wars. However, I clicked the wrong button and overwrote my browser account with my Steam account. I remember crying to my parents about it for hours, but they had no clue what I had just lost. I played on my new account for maybe a week, but I quickly lost interest in the game. The friends who played the game were a year higher than me in school, so I didn't really get to interact with them that much anyway. I stuck to other games and forgot about Realm for a good while. Fast forward to the year 2013, when my mother, my 2 brothers and I moved to England. Up until this point, me and my friend Kekko had played Minecraft, but mostly at LAN parties. We didn't really know what game we should play, since all the games we played were offline games we played in the same room, except for, of course, Roblox and some Minecraft Hunger Games servers. We needed something to do together. I needed something to put time into. In a completely new country, I needed something I was familiar with. At this point, Skype was a familiar thing to me and Kekko, so once late at night in a Skype call, we started playing Realm. That's when it started. This whole story happened one night in a Skype call with Kekko. Lights off in my little bedroom, on a foldable chair, sitting by my laptop, with my Logitech wireless mouse with no mousepad, earbud headphones that I bought from a shop called Poundland, which was completely strange to me as well. Something drove me to play this game, more than I had done anything ever before. I would save money from washing the dishes to buy Steam gift cards, which I would use on character slots and vault chests. Pets were added before we moved, so we were still trying to figure this out. School was not the greatest, but I remember most of my PE lessons in England consisted of me dreaming of what I would do in Realm of the Mad God once I got home. I was absolutely hooked. This game became my life. It's what motivated me to become a PC gamer and YouTuber. I spent all my free time either playing this game or watching tutorials on YouTube. Likes of Silver Dollar and Bikuri Box 12, aka Talwar, became very, very familiar to me. The second character I ever tried to max was a wizard. I remember struggling through sprite worlds to try and get my dexterity maxed, running through snake pits with Gecko to max speed, leeching in abysses to get vitality and defense, and grinding for wisdom in undead layers in search of a doom bow. I got my wizard to 1 out of 8, then 2, then 3, 4, and finally 5. I needed 28 attack potions, and while in the Godlands I walked backwards into a Leviathan. I quickly ran downstairs from my room and cried. This game was serious to me. It took time to put a character up, and losing it was hard for a 13-year-old. I got my first knight to 2 out of 8 quite quickly, until Keko told me about a sword called the Demon Blade. I wanted it, and died trying to clear an abyss. I wasn't too upset about this yet. Until of course, I died back to back with 2 out of 8 knights. Once in the Godlands, and once in a Mad Lab. This hit me hard, and I started to wonder if I was good enough to play such a challenging game. I decided I was going to quit the game forever. Maybe 20 minutes after my decision, Gecko died with one of his characters, and looked at the all-time best fame from a character at that time. I secretly recorded the part of the call where this happened and put it to Thrusmule's auto-rap. I will say before I end this video that my quitting lasted all of about one Hunger Games game. This is when I really started to realize that this game wasn't like other games.
Keko, en läpi suuta auki, vaan sano Keijo.
Jokaisessa EU-markissa 126,592 V-ultraimpistoa.
No?
Jos et sä enää ikinä totta on niin, että voisin tavoittaa näin.
Mä en tykkää.